Doesn't matter what car you're in. The only thing that matters is just winning at Indy. And that's what the Brickyard 400 means to our sport as a whole.
Excitements around as this is the final race of the regular season.
Winning the Brickyard 400 is like winning in the home capital race. Indianapolis is famous for having drivers who reach the fame.
Indianapolis is one of, if not the most historic racetracks in the country, if not the world. It would be pretty special to manage to win at the Brickyard and get one at my home racetrack.
If I ever won the Brickyard 400, that would go down as the coolest moment I've ever achieved in my life. I would consider it to be the best moment of my career.
The Brickyard 400 is one of the biggest spectacles in our sport, and it would mean so much for this race team and myself if we won here today.
And Jaden Russell will lead us to the green here at Indy. And Jaden Russell blew up. Jaden 50 of Garrett Fairley. So where will be your Reggie Hogan make it in? And then hits the inside really hard. In the NRSC Designs Brickyard 400. Congratulations to Reggie Hogan. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Live from the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it's the Brickyard 400, and it's not just any race, it's the thrilling conclusion to PSRLA Cup Series regular season. Today, every lap counts as drivers push themselves to the limit, battling for crucial playoff spots and the chance to chase their championship dreams. The stakes have never been higher as the fearless competitors navigate the 32 laps of high-speed drama and strategic maneuvers. Will the veterans reign supreme, or will the dark horse emerge to steal the spotlight? Buckle up as we witness history in the making. From start to finish, this is the NRSC08 Designs Brickyard 400, only here on the 37 Network. Hello guys, well this is Herschel Alonso again for, definitely I said it, 37 Network, and alongside me are Leonard Kochmer and Garrett Mabudel. But hey, well these guys do have the experience right here in the booth right here, so as well as racing with the Cup Series. Of course, Leonard, you've seen the City Skill Gore racing here before, and then Garrett, well, definitely the first Polish person to win a PSRLA Cup Series race. But of course, I would love to ask you guys, what do you feel about if you're in one of the seats right now, battling for a playoff spot? Well, what could have you been feeling right now?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably some specific consistency.
Well, how about Garrett?
I would probably feel nervous if I was in contention for the playoff spot. So I would be at my best maximum focus, and
So let's talk about first. Let's talk about the regular season championship, which is going to be between 4 drivers. It could be either Nathan Stapleton, Drew Webb, Jeffrey Fingai, or Jonah Burridge. Well, all of these guys except for Burridge have wins in their record for the season. Well, with Nathan Stapleton stealing the spotlight last week at Pocono, who do you think is gonna win the regular season title?
pick two people or drivers, but I'm gonna pick this time Drew Webb. I think he has it.
Yeah, now let's talk to Garrett. With lots of drivers still in the battle for for playoff spot, of course. There are some drivers such as Cole Raymond and Eric Monaco or Scarlett Taylor that could fell down the top 10 and might not make it in. And there is also some drivers such as Tony Brady, Trey Barto, Pershur Staba, and Alan Jefferson trying to make it in. Well, with the current situation in the points, would you probably see several drivers inside the top 10 that might get eliminated, or are we going to see some dark horse coming through the battle?
Honestly, I don't know. I think something might definitely switch up in the standings after this race. I feel like Tom Sloan might be on the verge on making it into the playoffs, so I'll be rooting for him for this race.
Yeah, let's see about that, if it's going to be the case right there. Also, last thing before we discuss the race here. Well, of course, Roberto Crown Jr. after that horrible crash at Pocono Raceway, he was not cleared to race. Well, of course, wishing him a speedy recovery. But on his place will be the driver from Time Pure Racing in the Grand National Series. Andrew Williams is going to make his debut here in the PSRLA Cup Series, driving the number 37 Culver's machine here for Czech Black Motorsport. So, any expectations, guys, for him for his Cup Series debut?
Honestly, I don't have any expectations. What goes around comes around, most likely. How he manage himself and how he position himself during the race or during the pit stops.
The Brickyard is a very prestigious place, so yeah, it could be a very difficult race for the lad. So all the best for him.
Yeah, so now here we go. So let's see the point standings entering the final race of the regular season. So, of course, a lot of things gonna happen here, but Nathan Stapleton's currently hanging around with a points lead, 582 points towards the championship, followed by Drew Webb with just 4 points behind, Jeffrey Finkai 16 points behind, Jonah Bridge 33 points behind. These guys do have a chance to win the regular season title. Zachary Fitzwater 79 points behind, Cole Raymond's 87 points behind, Blaine Keys 92 points behind, Eric Monaco 95 points behind, Scarlett Taylor 98 points behind, and then Bradley Ream with 106 points behind, but 3 points ahead of the cutoff there. So, for Bradley Ream, Scarlett Taylor is 11 points ahead, Eric Monaco is 14 points ahead, Blaine Keys is 19 points ahead, but Tom Sloman is just 3 points behind, but do still have a chance to make it in the playoffs as long as Bradley, if he is still outside the top 10. But he do still have a chance as long as Bradley Ream stays inside the top 10 in points. And then Angel Gutierrez also in the fight here, 4 points behind the cutoff, 10 points behind the cutoff, Tony Brady, 13 points behind the cutoff is Trey Barto, and 16 points behind the cutoff is Pershur Staba. But there's a lot of going on. Maybe even though if you're 10th, you could still fall down the order, and even if you're 20th in standings, you could still be in 10th. But yeah, there's a lot of action here for the 32 laps of racing right here. The 37 network special coverage of the NRSC Designs NRSC08 Designs Brickyard 400. So here we go. So now finally we're about to begin here. Here's the starting lineup here in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, presented by Bang Energy, the official energy drink of the PSRLA. So on the poll here is the number 1 of Abra Alford, your last season's runner-up in the championship. Alongside of him is Jeffrey Finga, already have 4 wins this season. Let's see if he can get his 5th. Row 2 do have the number 43 of Tom Sloan, your winner from Pocono last week. Alongside him is Dennis Kudryashov. Row 3 do have the number 9 of Philip Torres, also in the battle here for trying to make it into the playoffs. Alongside him is the number 50 of Drew Webb, who's just 4 points behind the points leader of Nathan Stapleton, has a chance of winning the regular season title. Row 4 do have 52 of Zachary Fitzwater trying to stay into the fight. He's currently 5th in standings alongside your defending PSRLA Cup Series champion, Kirian Jimenez. Row 5 do have the 44 of Jaden Russell. Was in the playoffs last year, he's not gonna be in playoffs this year. Alongside him, for sure, Stubborn in the 95. So Leonard and Garrett, who do you think is gonna make it in the or who do you think is gonna win this race?
I don't know, honestly. I don't make predictions like this because it can be the other way around. But if I have to pick someone, I think from row 3 and the number 9.
I say it's Tom Sloan, without any doubt. He'll be the one to win the race, and I hope he gets into the playoffs.
Yeah, Tom Sloan was your last week's winner, so it's not possible. It's not impossible for him to go back to back here, as well as Philip Torres. I know he's hungry for a playoffs appearance here, as we go 32 laps of action here in this 2.5 mile rectangular racetrack here at Speedway, Indiana. As the pace car's already in, I know this is gonna be an exciting battle entering the playoffs here. So Abra Alford and Jeffrey Fingai right now here. Here we go. Green, green, green. Get set to go. Indianapolis racing is now underway. Lap 1 being led by Abra Alford, so it's gonna be a bonus points towards the championship for him, as you know, Dennis Kudryashov for the Ronnie Racing now right here in second right now, trying to pass Abra Alford for the lead here. A great run for this part-time driver as he almost made contact with Abra Alford right there. They're now side by side. Coming into the backstretch here, Bill Torres in third right now, trying to pass Alford. He's really that hungry for a win today here. Zachary Fitzwater right there in coming in for third. He might seal himself a play-up spot here should he finish very well here, as well as Tom Sloan as well. Good run for him. He's more likely gonna enter the top 10 as Dennis Kudryashov gonna lead lap number 2.
Start from. I think he has a chance to overtake him in the cup in the next few laps.
Oof. Yeah, definitely a good run right now for Philip Torres, but let's see if we can catch himself up as for the battle here for the regular season battle here. Drew Webb right now running 5th, and he's more likely gonna be able to win the regular season championship, since as I believe Nathan Stapleton is out of nowhere, and the Drew Webb is right here right now with us, and Jeffrey Fingai his points would not be enough to be able to catch Drew Webb for the regular season title.
And I noticed that Jeffrey Fingai fell solid, like he started in the first row as far as I saw, I think, and he fell like considerably down to P7.
You mean Avery Alford? Well, he's in 6th
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, yeah, Avery Alford and Jeffrey Fingai, because I think Jeffrey started alongside him. I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, well, here's Jameson Tall right now in 8th, Trey Smith in 9th, and Tara Pardon surprisingly in the top 10 after, you know, poor qualifying for Firework King Racing. Good thing charter's gonna be abolished after this season, so, well, the 97 of Tara Pardon is gonna more likely to be able to qualify for more races next season here, as you know, we do have ourselves a parity when it comes to championship battles here, as Philip Torres now closing into Dennis Goodyear's shop. Now he's trying to go to peek to the inside of Goodyear's shop for the race lead here. Tom Sloan's back in 3rd. A great run for him right now. Let's see if he can close into Torres and Goodyear's shop. Good, this guy's now single file could be able to help to catch into Dennis Goodyear's shop, as the portrait of Tom Sloan gonna pass Philip Torres to the inside. Not yet, as Torres had a good run from the outside and is not gonna clear, and Philip Torres gonna keep 2nd place.
It's a really difficult fight for 2nd place, but here we are. You see Philip Torres in 9th, going for the lead. And I think if he tries it very carefully, he can do it. But let's see what will he do this lap.
Well, nevertheless, still a good run, good battle for these guys. I'm not really sure if Dennis Goodyear shop. Yeah, I actually have a poor debut at. He had a poor debut at Pocono after, crashing out. But let's look into Bruno Di Giacomo right now, running 37. So not a good run for him right now, but he's still going to be able to be in the playoffs for winning 3 races this season. And then we gotta look into Nathan Stapleton. Stapleton right now, he's in the 23rd position. Not a great run for him right now, as he is gonna lose that regular season championship to Drew Webb, but still good showing for these guys here, so not bad at all. As Tom Sloan now closing into Dennis Goodyear's shop, and the 9 of Philip Torres right now is slipping down the order. Is right now in 4th. Jaden Russell is in 5th, as Jeffrey Finkai looking to pass Jaden Russell to the inside, and Avery Alford as well almost made contact with Jaden Russell, and still gonna be able to have a clean racing for these guys.
Sloan is closely trailing behind Dennis Kudryashov. He's pretty much bumper to bumper. I'm pretty sure he might be able to go for the overtake any moment now.
Well, he should be able to go for an overtake even when during the front stretch or in the back stretch, since that's a more viable option for Tom Sloan. You don't have to wait for Drew Webb to catch into him and might fall down the order, since again in this case it's gonna be more likely Drew Webb's gonna win the regular season title if they keep racing this way. And Drew Webb now to the inside of Tom Sloan for 2nd here. Could someone be able to finally catch into Dennis Goodyear's shop, who has currently have a great run right now after starting 4th?
winning every single lap since, I don't know since what lap, but he's really defending that first place, like it depends.
Now all they have to do is to do well during the pit stop cycle. As yeah, Drew Webb, as I've told you guys earlier, well, he's gonna go on take second from Tom Sloan. But you know, even with Tom Sloan's position, he's still gonna be able to make into the playoffs. And how about Bradley Ream? He's right now running 9th, so not a it's still good for Bradley Ream. More likely gonna climb up into the standings here and not gonna be a factor for the wildcard spot, since the 12th position is more likely gonna go to the guys with 1 win. But let's see, I think a better option for the 12th spot, it might actually go to Ludovic Charette in the 82, is currently running in 11th right now, or 12 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 11 or 10, sorry.
Regardless of where Ludovic Charette ends up, right now he has one Anthony Nicol to get passed through, and looks like he kinda lost the opportunity to overtake. But yeah, he's probably gonna try it again, provided that the number 13 of Alan Jefferson doesn't do it beforehand. As I see, Jefferson's probably gonna, or maybe not. I mean, they're very close together, so at any moment something is bound to happen. Someone is gonna overtake somebody.
Now going back into the upfront, as these guys are still battling out, Jeffrey Finkai is now in 2nd. Now it's the Ronnie Racing 1-2 right now, since Goodyear Shop and Finkai are teammates over at the Ronnie Racing. So incredible run for this fast car right now. But even though he's gonna win the race, and if Joab finishes where he is right now, Joab is still gonna get that regular season title. And of course, with that, Jeffrey Finkai is still gonna have, you know, since three additional points for every win, so he's more likely gonna have 2012 points entering the playoffs, or maybe even 2015 points if he wins this race.
Like the two Durano racing cars are pulled away slightly or massively if we get it further, but the race is not over yet, and a little bit back, Webb trying to fend off Philip Torres, also Thompson
Yeah,
single file, but I think if they can catch these two guys here, I think they have a really good shot.
yeah, definitely. So let's check into Jonah Burge where he is right now. So of course Jonah Burge already into the playoffs, but still he's running in 30th position right now. Actually, he is, yeah, still 30th. But you know, no matter what happens to him, he'll still be in the playoffs as confirmed. Yes, he clinched that one last week at Pocono. So still, even if he's gonna finish dead last, he's still gonna be in. So not bad. Now look into the 37 of Andrew Williams. Well, he is pretty much doing well. He's right now in 20th position. A great run for this PSRLA Cup Series debutant. Could we probably see him being offered a contract into a PSRLA Cup Series team next season?
I mean, anything is possible, and if he performs well, I for one, yeah, I got that contract, but so I'm pretty sure that Yeah, yeah. If he does well in this race, if Andrew Williams does well this race, he should be able to get a contract. I believe in those rookies making a debut. So
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting Rookie of the Year battle for next year, so you know, you guys gonna have to watch out on that, as looks like Nathan Stapleton's now climbing up the field right now, so great thing, although he's not gonna be able to win the regular season title unless Drew Webb butchers this one. But guess what? Drew Webb still now clears for third. Tom Sloan and his teammate Jaden Russell right now fourth and fifth. So it's more likely, since Jaden Russell is not gonna be able to get into the playoffs, well, then Tom Sloan, he can actually help him to make it in. But looks like Jaden Russell, Philip Torres, and Abraham Ford may actually do something about it, and it's gonna be side by side for the teammates. And guess what? Jaden Russell prevails.
Also, Philip Torres is overtaking Tom Sloan. I think the real deal here is Drew Webb in third place.
Here we go, pit stop cycles.
Oh,
Yeah, pit stop cycle is now going to begin as Dennis Kudryashov enters the pit along with Philip Torres. Now let's see if other drivers can do some, we're gonna enter the pits. I believe it's just this two. I believe maybe it's too early for these guys, but let's see. And actually, Carlos Susray actually entered the pits already, so he's the first driver to do so. Could this be an advantage for Carlos Susray? This could be a disadvantage. Let's see. As now, here you go. Carlos Susray fell down a lap down. So now here we go. Now looks like these guys are going to do a 4 tire stop. As here we go. Looks like our race leaders are now coming in. But some guys are staying out here. Looks like it's gonna be Eric Monaco and Nathan Stapleton.
that's a lot of cars coming
Bruno
in
Di
right
Giacomo!
now. Oh,
You gotta be kidding me!
mechanical problems.
oh,
Could this possibly bring
Oh,
out the first caution of the day? Because if it is, then this is gonna be a bonkers race. No, it doesn't. Now,
No, this race car is.
yeah, he's out. But still gonna enter the playoffs due to his 3 wins, so it's not that bad after all for Bruno Di Giacomo, as Anthony Nicol beats out Drew Webb coming out of the pits. Now this is gonna be an interesting cycle here, but Jeffrey Finga is still the first driver, and looks like Carlos Susray is coming in out here. Carlos Susray is gonna be able to beat out the 41 of Jeffrey Finga to the line, but let's see for these guys who's still in the pits. Will Angel Gutierrez be able to get into the playoffs? Let's see if that's the case, as Carlos Susray now coming out of the pits. Now, this could be something as Nathan Stapleton edges out the 99, sorry, and Carlos Susray is gonna be able to eke out. He's gonna edge out Jeffrey Finga for this one. Good.
it's gonna be a close one.
Wow. As this driver is still coming out there. So here you go. Dennis Kudryashov fell down to, I believe it's 6th. Now, Nathan Stapleton's actually back into the fight here. Could Nathan Stapleton be able to win the regular season title after all.
Stapleton is hot on the heels for Drew Webb. As we see here right now, it's the 21 of Kyle Larson's try.
Oh.
Everything guy just right behind him. Oh yeah, and
Yeah, actually,
so try is
Finga is actually on the lead here, and yeah, Sustray is gonna fall down the lap down. I believe he had a problem, that's why he entered the pits early.
with Avery Alford currently, I believe, I don't know, I mean he was second place 1 lap ago, but maybe that has changed.
Still second.
Oh no, still second, right.
I believe all Nathan Stapleton have to do to win the regular season title is to finish at least 11th or higher to be able to win if if the 41 Jeffrey Finga is gonna win his 5th race. So there's still a possibility for Stapleton to win, but looks like it's gonna fall down the order a bit here as a couple of guys passing with Drew Webb. Now Drew Webb is in position to win the regular season title here, as he has help from Andrew Williams in the number 37.
He's in the top 10. I mean, it's a really good debutant race for him. Fighting with the regular season champion, Drew Webb, and he's really close. But also,
ooh, looks like Fitzwater is low. Does he have a tire problem? He's coming into the pits.
might have a mechanical problem too.
Looks like it is. Top brake for the 52 of Zachary Fitzwater. I'm not sure. I think he's gonna still be able to make it into the playoffs should he finish inside the top 10 in points, or yeah, it really depends on the wildcard battle if he fell down the order. So still, these guys are very close with each other right there. Now back at it here. Nathan Stapleton still right there. Actually, all he had to do is to pass Philip Torres if he wants to win the wildcard battle. He's still inside the top 10 is now coming into the top 10 here, I believe. As actually Eric Monaco trying to pass. Yeah, he's gonna be able to pass Nathan Stapleton, trying to help his teammate Drew Webb to win the regular season title.
Well, Drew Webb aside, it's worth noting that Jeffrey Finga is currently got a 2.5 second gap over the number 1 Avery Alford, and Avery seems to have also a considerable gap of 3:47 against the Jaden Russell at 3:44.
Yeah, if Jeffrey Finga keeps his momentum right there, he's gonna be able to get his 5th win of the season. But still, yeah, now Fitzwater is now coming out of the pits, so it's probably a tire issue for him. Now, interesting battle for 4th here between Bradley Ream, Anthony Nicol, and Dennis Kudryashov. Now, will Fitzwater gonna be a big factor here for Jeffrey Finga's chances of winning the regular season title?
I don't know. Drew Webb is still 7th.
Yeah, Drew Webb.
He's really in the top 10.
Yeah, still Drew Webb still in 7th. So yeah, in this case, since we already have 4 laps to go here, then Drew Webb still in the position to win the regular season title. Now, still, looks like Avery Alport trying to close into Jeffrey Fingai. Will Avery Alport be able to close into this into Fingai? Let's see if that's going to be the case later on as we go 3 laps to go later on. But still looking into the battle here. Yeah, basically Joab is comfortable being 7th right now. Andrew Williams, great debut for him in 8th. Ella Baker for Appalachian Motorsports in 9th, and then Philip Torres in 10th. Now 3 laps to go. Looks like Avery Alford was able to close into Jeffrey Fingai a lot faster. Could this be a chance for Avery Alford to pass Jeffrey Fingai?
If Avery Alford manages to pass Jeffrey Fingai, that might be a miracle run for him. It might massively boost his chances of getting into the playoffs. He's on the inside line and he almost has him. It's 2 laps left until the end of the race, and
here we go. Avery Alford now passes.
Down the inside.
Here you go. Avery Alford is your new leader. He's able to pass Jeffrey Fingai. Jeffrey Fingai, I guess he just used all of his powers, and now Avery Alford has a chance to make it into the playoffs and win this one and get this one in the bag. But will Jeffrey Fingai be able to fight back and steal the win away from Alford? Here we go, coming to the white flag next time by. Here it is. Well, 1 lap to go for Avery Alford. Will he go back into the playoffs again for this season? Or will Jeffrey Fingai end his dreams? Avery Alford still have a chance, but let's see if Fingai would cut that dream. Let's see, as 1.25 miles left for Avery Alford.
I think Avery Alford has it now.
It's a miracle run for Avery Alford as he crosses, goes around the final turn. Here we
go. Out of turn number 4.
Final turn.
Avery Alford from Gainesville, Virginia is gonna be able to get his first win of the season for Czech Republic Motorsports. He wins the NRSC08 Designs Brickyard 400, and we do still have to check if Avery Alford enters the playoffs, but there's a chance. Bradley Ream finishes in 5th. Dennis Kudryashov finished in 3rd. Anthony Nicol in 4th. Bradley Ream still sealing that top 10 finish. So, yeah, it all comes down into seed number 12. Jane Russell in 6th.
There's one thing to do.
Yeah. Here's Joab, your PSRLA Cup Series regular season champion. Now, wow, what a great run. No caution, but what a great run. I thought this race is gonna be chaotic as heck, but NR just proved me I'm wrong.
I mean, for all it's worth, despite the fact that it wasn't like a chaotic race, it was still like a miracle run for one of our drivers.
Now, let's see here into the points right now. Avery Alford gets it done here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Jeffrey Fingai is 2nd. He did all his best, but he's not your regular season title. That was not enough. Dennis Kudryashov in 3rd, Anthony Nicol in 4th, Bradley Ream runs out the top 5, Stapleton finishes 13th, Joab is gonna able to win the regular season title. And then here's the rest of your results. Of course, Zachary Fitzwater with the tire issue, and Grundy Giacomo, you saw him blowing his engine. And yeah, what a great battle that we do have here for the PSRLA Cup Series 2024 season.
back and eventually win the race where he started. Because I think he started from pole position.
Yeah, let's see. He started on the pole and then won this race, clutched that one. But let's see if that's going to be enough here for him to make it in. So let's see the point standings after this race. So here we go. Well, I know you guys been excited to see this one, but I'm pretty sure I know you guys got chills when it comes to showing the point standings after this one. But of course, first of all, I would like to thank you guys for tuning in for the first 22 races of the PSRLA Cup Series 2024 season. And I hope you guys still gonna be able to stick with us, as you know what, I'm sure you guys are gonna be hyped for what's coming on next year. So right now we do have ourselves here. Well, obviously Bruno Di Giacomo is gonna be able to make into the playoffs for via wild cards, but of course, even he has 3 wins, his score is still gonna be 2,000 points. His wins are not gonna be credited if you're a wild card driver. But here it goes. It's now I'm gonna calling this one official. Well, Drew Webb is your 2024 regular season champion. 2 points behind, 2 points ahead of Nathan Stapleton. Jeffrey Fingai is gonna be able to finish third in the standings. Jonah Burridge sealed that 4th place. Eric Monaco in 5th. Of course, second playoff appearance for him. Jeffrey Fingai's 1st, Drew Webb's 1st, and Nathan Stapleton 2nd. Bradley Ream with his 2nd playoff appearance. He finished 100 points behind. Cole Raymond, playoffs for him, for Team Velocitar. Blaine Keys also make it in. Skylar Taylor is also in. And Zachary Fitzwater rounds out the top 10. Now, here goes something interesting. 11th seed, of course, goes to Bruno Di Giacomo. And the 12th seed goes to Angel Gutierrez, clutching it again, just like what happened last season. He made it into the playoffs via wildcards. He's making it again by wildcards again this season. Missing out Trey Barto with 20 point. No, hang on. Let me just check the points. 13 points behind, missing out by 13 points. Tony Brady also missing out, 20 points behind. Philip Torres also missed out on this one. Tom Sloan's also missing out again. Avery Alford, he did what he can do, finished 16th in the standings, edging out his own teammate Ludovic Charette. Berkshire Staba in 18th, Alan Jefferson 19th, and Nickel in 20th. Of course, Bruno Di Giacomo in 21st, but still in due to wild cards. But yeah, what an incredible battle here for points here. And still, congratulations to Drew Webb for winning the regular season title. So guys, final thoughts.
Well, I have to say it was a very, very good race, a straightforward race, but we saw how these guys managed, especially the 37 of Andrew Williams, his first race in the Cup Series. I mean, finishing in 8th place, that's a big statement right there, in my very honest opinion.
Well, I'm slightly bummed out that Tom Sloan didn't make it into the playoffs. I saw the standings. Probably the pits got him somewhere along the way, but well, it can't be helped. Same with Avery Alford. I thought he would make it into the playoffs, but alas, it was his Bruno Di Giacomo and Angel Gutierrez making through. And also congratulations to Drew Webb for becoming the regular season champion. I also thought that like Nathan Stapleton would win, but yeah.
Yeah, basically that's
It's what it is, and that's that.
Yeah, but of course, I guess the only thing that's gonna happen for the rest of the drivers are of course, bring it on and try to win the rest of the races here. And still, by the way, of course, your playoff field is set here. So starting, wow, I could get used to this, but yeah. Starting next week, of course, we all know the Olympics is coming up, but of course, we are not gonna have the Olympic breaks whatsoever. But yeah, but I'm still gonna be glad to say that yeah, the chase, or the playoffs is now set, and I know you guys are pretty excited about it, so I'm not gonna make you guys wait any longer here. So there we go. The next race is gonna be at Road America, so this is gonna be an exciting. So thank you guys very much for watching here. Huge congratulations to Abe Ralford for winning the race, and also congratulations to Drew Webb for winning the regular season title. So again, next race is Road America, so this is gonna be an exciting first race of the playoffs, and here goes. See you guys again next week. So long, everyone, on behalf of Leonard Kochmer and Garrett Mabadal. So long, everyone, and congratulations to Abe Ralford.